Good afternoon. In this video, we're going to cover this past week's trades and the weekly recap. Before I get into the recap, if you're not in the room, you can find the link in the description of the video and in my bio section of social media accounts. Also, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I did finish the week with, 33 wins and 4 losses, so I had a win rate of 89.19% for the week, so I did exceed my 80% weekly goal, which at this point, I'm pretty much considered, 85% to be my weekly goal now, so, I'm kind of upping it a little bit, trying to get a little, get my stats up there more, and, so with that said, we had a crazy week. The market has just been selling the pop still, and until that goes away, we're just going to keep doing it. So nothing has really changed. There's nothing to be bullish about. Earnings are misses left and right. You got monkeypox now. Then you get the war with Ukraine and Russia. We get the Fed. We hasn't even started to unwind its balances yet. I mean, let that sink in. They haven't even started to do that yet, and we're already, getting hammered on. So we get FOMC coming up next week and a bunch of rate hikes coming up. So there's really not one thing to be bullish about. And all the pops we're getting are just short squeezes to cool down the put to call ratio. And that's pretty much it. So basically all the pops are just going to keep getting sold. And so we just keep doing it. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm going to keep doing it until it doesn't work. So with that said, you can go on my Twitter account and you can see the timestamps of the trades. That's why I post them on there. So you can see the timestamps. Let's see, what was Monday's date? The 16th. So on Monday in the trade ideas room, let's see what I said in the trade ideas room. I've been focusing really heavily on SPX and SPY. I mean, just everything else doesn't move nearly as much and as good. And I've tried taking like some other plays to, they just don't drop as much as SPY. Some stocks do and some don't. You basically have to pick and choose, and I'm not gonna do that. I'll just trade the index. So, and plus SPX. I mean, you cannot beat the money you can make from SPX if you time it right. So traded his room on the 16th. It says SPY calls over 402 and Facebook calls over 200. I went into the week thinking that we might get some kind of like one day crazy bounce because put to call ratios were so high. I figured we're going to have that $20 day, a $15 day where it just goes straight up and doesn't look back, and didn't really have it this past week. So yeah, now I did take let's see, I did say calls at open, but let's get Monday up. Where is Monday? 16th right here. You can see Friday. Where are we on Friday? This is Friday right here, so we'll blow up right here to here. Okay, Friday is right here, and so this is Monday. This is why I was looking at the what to say, over 402, which is right here. Friday's well, yeah, right around here. Friday's high, you could say, right there. So if I get over that, I was gonna take it. Where is Monday? Right here. So yeah, pre-market high 402. That's where I got the number 402, and you can see Friday's action right here. It was a rejecting the 402 403 area. So and if it did manage to pop up, I would grab calls, but it didn't. It started to pop up, then when it came quickly back down, this is why I grabbed puts. You can see right here, it didn't get to the 402. This is the first 10-minute candle. I've been waiting out the first 10-minute candle because you get so many fake outs. It's ridiculous. So with SPY, certain tickers, once you get to know the tickers, I always watch the same 10 to 16 tickers every single day. And which tickers will go right at open and which ones will fake out. Like Tesla and Baba, they usually end up going straight down or straight to the area. They don't usually fake out, like quote usually, but they do sometimes, but not usually. So it's best to wait out the first 10 minutes, let the first 10-minute candle form, and then just go from there. And that's exactly what I did. It popped up here. As soon as it came back down, I grabbed it at 9:45, which was right in this candle right here. Right when it got below the, let's see, the 400 level. That's where I took it, because you can see right here, you get the candle here and the candle, the body, not the wick, the body. I mean, you could go for the wick. I mean, you would have done pretty well, but I mean, look at it there. We get 400 to almost $1 in the wick right there, but you know, the body was safe to take right here, and this is where I took it. I took the 399 puts at 215. They went from 215 to 325 in that drop right there. Then I took puts again at actually I took SPX puts the next time. And I get so many questions. Why SPX? Why SPY over SPX? And the only reason I take SPY is because SPX is usually too expensive, or you have to go way too far out of the money for me, and I'm not comfortable doing that. So I will just take SPY at the money because it's too expensive, and that's the only reason I take SPY over SPX. So anytime you see me take SPY, it's because SPX was way too expensive. Non-expiration day, which SPX has is a expiration days every single day, but just because it's an expiration day doesn't mean it's cheap. Usually at open, SPX is right around 20. Lately, it's right around $20. So yeah, you have to go pretty far out of the money. You have to go probably 50 points out, and I don't like that. So you know, usually within an hour or two, it starts to come down, and I feel a little more comfortable taking a little further out of the money, but not too far out. So that's why I take SPY, not SPX sometimes. So I took SPX at 1022, which is right here, right at the high of day. I mean, what's been happening is that short the pops. You pop right back up to pre-market high of day. Look at it. They even fake people out. People probably bought the breakout right here, which they probably could have caught the move, or they were in and out pretty quick. Then they just get slammed and short the pop. Got in right here. Got the SPX 3970 puts at $6, and they went from $6 to $7.70. So I probably bought it probably closer down here and caught the wick, and it bounced back up. So I bought it again at 1045. Which is right in here. So looks like I probably got it right here, right in this area, the 450-ish area, I'll say, and caught this little move right here. So that's how it went from $6 to $7.70. Now, if I got close to the money, they probably would have gone 100%, but I was probably pretty far out at that point. Then when it bounced back up, I grabbed it again. I do a lot of this reloading, because what happens is when SPY has these nasty drops, they'll retrace at least 30 to 50% of it, and that's the good thing to do, is to sell the pop, sell it when it drops. Then when it pops back up, that's when you reload. That's what I've been doing, and you can get some pretty good plays doing that. And so I did reload the same 3970 puts, this time at 750, and they went from 750 with 1125 and that. So I got them again at 1136, which is right. 1136, right here. Got them in this candle. Oh yeah, I see where I got it, right here. Now if I was to break it down smaller, you could see I got it right up here, and it came back down, so I caught that drop right here. See the wick right here? So I grabbed the 3970 puts at 870, and they went from, actually no, that was a loss. So how did I not get it right here? Okay, 1136. I probably bought it down here. 1130. Oh, no. No, wrong. Because this candle starts at 1140. So, oh yeah, I do remember this trade. Yeah, I remember why I took the loss here. It popped back up, rejected VWAP, and it didn't really do too much. So when it came and broke below this area right here, this is where I grabbed it. This is where I grabbed the 3970 puts right here, because I do remember this. Got faked out right there, then it popped. Yeah, I do remember that. I didn't get it up here. I got it down here. Yeah, that was my first loss for the week on a fake out. I got faked out 2 other times too. So, I can't remember the other two losses, but yeah, this was a fake out. This got me right here. I was thinking, okay, you drop, you get a bear flag right here. You can see it's bear flagging. Then it comes down. And I thought for sure, okay, we break below this area, it's going to go to lower day. We're going to make new lows, but no, it quickly reverses and pops. So it is what it is. But I did get puts at 11.53, which is right here, higher day. I got them inside this green candle right here. It popped up a little bit. And it was a fake out. So I got 4,000 puts at 11.53 at $9, and they went from $9 to 12.80. Then I got them again at $9 to 12.80. Yeah, right in here. Not that much of a play, but still, I mean, $9 and to 12.80. That's a $3.80 move. If you're not taking $3, a $3 move, then you need to really rethink what you're doing, because if you were playing Apple and Netflix and you were up $3 in on the option, you would take it in a heartbeat. You can't be greedy with SPX, because it can change on you in a dime. That's why I have the rule that you stick to the dollar, 50 cents to a dollar. You're gonna do well every time, just about. If you time it right, SPX is all about timing. It's not anything else. You time it right, you'll get it every time, just about. So the problem is you just gotta time it, and that takes experience. So. Yeah, so we got almost a $4 move right there. Then I took it again at 4,000 puts at 113. Where's 113? I'll take it right here. 113. Yeah, I took it right here at the higher day. $113. Let me see. Do I got a 590? 113. Oh, I got it in this candle right here. Yeah, right here is where I got it. Right up here. I took it the higher day again. Right in the... Well, see, the higher day is not always... It's an area, not an exact number, so you can't sit there getting an exact number. Sometimes, like when it goes to retest the 20 EMA, it comes up short a little bit. That's why sometimes you see me get in a little early, because it does do that. It doesn't always necessarily touch to the exact penny or within a couple pennies. Sometimes it comes up short. Sometimes it overshoots. It's just the way it is. So I did get it in this red candle right here. They did go from the 4,000 puts did go from 590 to 880. So almost went up $3 again, $2.90. You want to be specific, but I mean, you got to take it. I mean, you're up 290. You're up. You have 10 contracts, you're up almost $3,000. You're going to sit there and just let it turn red on you? No, you can't do that. I mean, the $3,000, most people don't even make that in a week. So you can't let things like that just slip through your fingers. You know, you're up, take it. Take base hits, don't take home runs, because you try to hit for home runs, you're going to lose more than you win. So, got to shake that mentality. And then I took puts again the last time of the day. I took the 4,020 puts at 317, which is 317. Right here? Why did I take it? I don't know. 317. I took it down here. I don't know why I didn't take it up here. I probably, maybe news dropped. That looks like a news candle right there, or something. I don't remember. But I should have taken it right here, right at the 402.50 area. See right here. It's got like a little head and shoulders. You get the left, you get the head and the right shoulder, and right here's the neckline. That would have been the area to take it, but I didn't take it. I think I waited when I had this candle. I probably grabbed it right up here when it had a small little bounce. So I did take the 40-20 puts at 640, and they went from 640 to 1750 in that drop right there. Now, because it's end of day, you're at the money, and that's why they rage like this. Because right back here was what? I can't remember what it was. I have to go back and look. Is this the one area right here? What time was stamp? Was that 12 o'clock? No. Yeah, that's where it went from $9 to $12.80. So that was $3 right there, because it was so far out of the money. a little bit out of the money. Then you get this right here, probably about the same kind of move dollar wise on SPY. And yet they go from 640 to 1750. It's end of the day, closer to at the money, so they just do rage quite a bit on the last half an hour of the day. So that's why the last half an hour is where you can make the big money and also lose too. But the risk reward is there. I mean, if you take the risk and you nail it right, I mean, you can get 200-300% in very, very easily. So now Tuesday I played, let's see, 8 wins. Oh, geez, I traded a lot on Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday, let's see. Pre-market, I sit in a trade ideas room. SPY puts. Wait, what's the date? 17th. Okay. So BABA puts under 91.50 and SPY puts under 405. Now you have SPY up quite a bit pre-market. I mean, it closed down here at the 400 area, and it's up here at the 406 area. Plus you have a head and shoulders pre-market. You get the left, the head, and the right shoulder. That's why I was watching it right here underneath, let's see, what did I say, 405. 405 is right here, right at the neckline, kind of right here, round up, down a little bit. But yeah, BABA did drop, but BABA had, the bad thing about BABA though, I do like BABA when it gaps up, and I like playing it when you have these huge gap ups, but it started to run before it even opened. And plus the option chain for BABA just takes a few minutes to like recalculate and start getting volume, and then when it starts getting volume and starts recalculating, the spread is really nasty, and it usually takes about, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes, and if BABA moves, the move could be over with by then. So BABA can be kind of tricky, but anyways, I waited out the first 10 minutes, of SPY, and what I've been doing is I'll wait out the first 5 minutes, the first 10 minutes. I don't know why I keep saying 5. Wait out the first 10 minutes, and then I will take the ORB open range breakdown or breakout of the first 10-minute candle, and this time I took the puts at 404 puts at 280, and they went from 280 to 319 in that little push right there. Then I took them again at 1009, which is right here, pop back up. Actually, yeah, pop back up. Hold on. 1009. So I probably bought it closer to down here. You would think I would have got it up here, but I can see why I got it down here, because when you open up, sometimes SPY will do like a fake out drop, and sometimes it does a double fake out. Will drop, pop, then drop, and so make it look like it's going to break down, and make it look like it's going to break out, then just go the other way. Just SPY has been very, very tricky. So usually the first half an hour I try to stay in the direction. So I don't really want to reload close to at opening bell, because SPY can turn around and rip. So, but yeah, when it came back down here, I did grab the 404 puts again at 295, and they went from 295 to 396. It popped back up, but yeah, it stayed underneath the 20 EMA and just the dump. So I had a nice little dump right there. Then I grabbed it again at 1106, but this time I grabbed SPX 1106. Right here, I guess. Oh yeah, I can see right here. It dumped back down, came back up here, retested the breakdown area. So this is the breakdown area right here, because this is where it broke down from this consolidation area. It came back up and retested it. So when it did, I grabbed the 40-20 puts at 550. Went a little far out of money, but yeah, they got a nice little. They went from 550 to 740, so you got like $1.90. I know $1.90 doesn't seem much, but if you get 10 contracts, that's $1,900. You're not gonna. If someone hands you $1,900, you're not gonna say no. So take it. Then it popped back up. Then I ended up grabbing, let's see, them the 420 puts again. Actually, not the 420, the 4020 puts at 1144, which is right here. You can see it came up back up to this area where it was rejecting the 405, 406 area. Just round up to 40. Yeah, I could say it's 406. I grabbed it in this candle, and I grabbed the 4020 puts at 320. Didn't pay that much for them, and they went from 320 to 4. I mean, it didn't get much out of it. So I mean, still 80 cents. Took it, take it. As soon as they start turning green and it's above 50 cents, I usually start taking it. So I start unwinding. Because you don't want to have size in. It starts going against you, and you have to panic sell or unload on the bid, or unload on a bad price, and you end up taking a hit. So that's why when the trades on SPX start going your way and they start getting over 50 cents or something, you start unwinding, and that way, if it does go against you or it doesn't work out, the hit's not going to be as bad, and it's not going to be hurt as much. So that is why you always sell on the ask and sell into strength, and not try to panic sell. That's why I always unwind once I start getting to a certain point. Then I ended up getting puts again. Let's see, 12. This is kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. 1254. Where's 1254? Right here. I can see why I grabbed it right here. No, it's not 1254. Right here. I grabbed it right here. Okay. Rejected pre-market highs. You can see right here. This is pre-market. Not highs, but this area right here. The 406.80 area. Just kind of pulled back a little bit. Then when it had this red candle right here. Started coming back down. This is where I ended up grabbing it. 1254. Yeah. Grabbed it in that candle. I grabbed like I said, the 4040 puts at 480. I got that little dump to the 20 EMA and VWAP, so they went from, let's see, 480 to 630. So you got like $1.50. Got to take it. I mean, start unloading it and selling into strength. I start unloading it like at 50 cents, $1, and I try to stay at the 50 cents dollar. But if there's a lot of volatility, I mean, I'll try to take it every dollar. But sometimes you just you can't get that. But then you start unwinding in those increments and stuff like that, and it starts going against you. You just save the rest and dump the rest to try to dump them at break even, and that way you turn out green and not red. So never let a good position. If you're up $1.50 plus and you let it go red, you got to rethink what you're doing. And sometimes you can't help it, because sometimes something can happen and you blink and SPY could pop and SPX could end up going red in a flash, because it does happen. So, but that's why you need to unwind. 480 to, what did I say, 630. Okay. Then the next one I grabbed the same ones, the 4040 puts at 106, which is right here. No, not right there. 106. Okay, I grabbed them in this candle right here. What did I say the other one went 480 to what? 630. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to go down to a smaller time frame so I can actually see what I did here. I probably reloaded on that drop on the 17th. What was the time? 12:54. Okay, it was in this area right before that drop. 12:54. Yeah, right here is where I grabbed it. And it popped up. I grabbed it again at 106. Right here. I grabbed it again right here. Yeah, so yeah, this is the one where it went from 480 to, what, I can't remember. 480 to 630. Then I reloaded again at 106, which is right here. Reloaded right near the high of day. So go back to the 10-minute, because I don't use the oh, wrong day. God, I blew that up way too much. Is this the right day? No, it's not the wrong day. Yeah, so I got it there, and I got it again up here, and it dropped. So this one, let's see, I got a 106 one from 420 to 780. So 219. Yeah, so right here, I sold right in here. Sold on this candle because I went from 420 to 780. So that's $3.60 move. But I had to hold it. If I think I might have actually got it up here. Yeah, I got it right in here. So I probably sold it in this candle right here. It doesn't look like much, but they do move quite a bit. So, and I was, no, excuse me. I got it right here because this was the high day candle right there. 06. Yeah, right there at the top, right at the top, right here is where I grabbed it, and it popped a little bit, so I probably sold it in that drop right there. Then when it popped back up, I reloaded. I got the 219. So yeah, I got them in this candle to step the 1420. So I probably got it right up in here. Yeah, so I sold in the drop right here. Then when it came back up, I reloaded and I got the 440 puts again, same ones, but at 470 this time. And and then went from 470 to 1330 right there. So yeah, that's a pretty significant drop. So that's 150%, 200, close to 200% right there. So yeah, definitely going to take that. When it did pull back up, I was thinking, okay, I think this was news. I don't remember what the news was at the particular time. It might have been something about the Fed, or I think Yellen was talking this day. I don't remember. One of the days Yellen was talking, and I think this might have been it, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I can't remember. The whole week just blurs. There's so much going on in the market that it's hard to keep track. But yeah, I think this was Yellen. I could be wrong. And then when it popped back up, I reloaded it when it came close to my previous entry, and that's why I kept going for continuation. Then it ripped. Then I ended up grabbing puts again one more time at the end of the day, the 227, which is right here. No, 227. Okay, I see what I did. Yeah, I got it here, and when I got the next put, it's right here at 219, I sold into the drop. So when it came back up, I grabbed the puts again at 440, because that's what I've been doing. Yeah, see, I got it 420, 470, then 440. Yeah, so I got it over here. Then I sold into this. Then when it pulled back up, I reloaded, sold into this. And when it pulled back up, I reloaded and sold on the next drop right here. Because you can see it opened right here, then it dropped, and it closed up here. So I grabbed it again up here, then sold into this wick right here. And that's where they went from 440 to this 870. And I traded 8 times, and I don't know how many times I traded in the challenge account, but traded a lot that day. So 8 times that day, 8 wins. So that was a pretty good day. Then on, let's see, the 18th. Where is the 18th? Right here. Oh yeah, I don't remember this day. This day was this was kind of a crazy day. You can even see the head and shoulders right here, the left, the head and the right shoulder right there. But anyways, traded his room on the 18th. SPY puts on the 402. I'm trying to look at the gap up. Is there a gap up? No, gap down. Closed right up here at the 408.30-ish area. And opened down here. So it's down almost $5. And, I have no problem chasing the drop. with all the bad news that's going on in the world and in with the market and stuff like that. Because you got, like I said in the beginning of the video, you get the Fed raising rates, unwinding its balance sheet. Then you have the war. Then you have monkeypox. Then you have Yellen yakking, and you get a lot of bad ERs. You get nothing really, just nothing to be bullish about. So when it gaps down, and I grabbed it at let's see, 940. Right was soon. I still waited for that 10-minute candle, and when it did, I grabbed the 403 puts at 225 at $2.55, and they went from 255 to 332. So I definitely grabbed that, and I wasn't too worried about that. But I was thinking this whole time, because it's up here at 408. Put the call ratio so high. It's been like hovering at. Let me see. I'll have to bring it up on my stock charts. I like looking at it on stock charts because it gives me a better look. I'm just looking at it on the screen. If I can type it right, I can't see. There we go. Let me just update it. Yeah, because mostly the entire week it's been up at the 0.80 area, and it did drop on the 16th, but it dropped down to the 0.6, so it was still pretty high, hovering between the 0.7 and 0.80 all week long. So oh, sorry, I just got distracted. So yeah, the put to call ratio was pretty high, so I was expecting that one day of having this massive pop. This is this wasn't the pop, this wasn't the pop. I mean, then we had this massive jump. We didn't have that big pop, except the end of the day on Friday. I called it quits early and just took off the last half an hour. I traded enough. I didn't care. But yeah, we had a little bit of a pop right here. But anyways, we didn't have that strong day. I was worried that we were going to bounce at some point. So I started looking at calls towards the end of the day, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, I caught this move right here, 255 to 332. Then I went to switch to SPX puts at 953, which is right. I got it right here. So it looks like I grabbed it here, sold it into this drop, then it popped back up. I grabbed it again, and I got it right here. I got the 4,000 puts right here, and they went from 980 to $14 right here. And this is where I kept buying them over and over. In fact, I bought the same puts, 4,000 puts, 3 times, each at $1 at 980. Anytime it went under $10, yeah, I said I got it at 953, 1005, and 1026. So I got it right. 1005 right here popped up, went underneath $10 on me, so I grabbed it at 980. Here, then it, at 1026 right here, same thing. Grabbed it again. So yeah, got it first time, sold, reloaded here, sold, reloaded, sold. So they went, let's see, 980 to 14 the first time, 980 to 1320 the second time. So 980 to 14, 980 to 13 here. Then it got 980 right here to 15 on that drop right there. Then I started looking at calls at 119. I didn't catch this. I missed this. I'm not quite sure what this was. Maybe this was Yellen right here. I don't know. Yellen was one of these, either yesterday or here. I don't know. Maybe this was one of the Fed speakers. I don't remember. One of them was a Fed speaker. One of them was Yellen. So, but anyways, I did not catch this. I missed this. Plus, we're also, down almost $10 already. We're down, what, $8 right at this point? And at 400, such a huge level where I really did not feel comfortable. I even said in the room, taking it again, because we got all these drops right here. Then we're at the 400 level, and it's trying to hold right here. And when it broke down, I just felt like it was going to be a fake out and a huge trap, and it just dumped. So I missed it. I know some people in the room caught it. I didn't. I didn't feel comfortable grabbing it. If it wasn't at the 400 level, and it was like 404, 403, yeah, I would have taken it, but not 400. To me, it just felt like a trap. Those big round numbers end up being really big support and resistance levels, and I thought it was going to hold, so I just ignored it. Then I switched to calls at let's see, 117, which is right 117. Where are you? Oh yeah, I see right. I grabbed that right on the RCT trend line right here. I grabbed the 39.70 calls at $6, and they went from $6 to $7.60. So got a dollar 60, yeah, $1.60 move. I mean, you got to take it, start unwinding, and then it dumps. So I tried to grab it again at 138, which is right in this candle. So when it popped back up, I tried to reload again right here, right at the RC2 line. So it popped back up, came back down. I thought for sure it was going to bounce again. We're already down, let's see, 394. We're down we're down 14 points right here. So that's pretty extreme. I mean, I was pretty confident we were going to bounce right here because you're at the RC2 trend line, and we're down $14. And usually SPY on massive range days are 10 to 15. So we were in bounce area as far as range. And this is no panic selling. And even though SPY is down quite a bit, we haven't really seen a panic yet. I mean, a real panic where we have massive red candles. I mean, yeah, these are pretty big, but no, COVID, we had massive red candles. And when Fed Chair Powell took office in 2018, we had massive red candles. I mean, massive range, and they end up getting halted, and the algos end up going bananas and stuff. When SPY starts getting halted, then real panic's in. I've only seen SPY halt, I think, two or three times since I've been trading, and one of them was Jerome Powell taking the chair. That's when we had that. What was that? ETF, SVIX, UVXY. It's SVXY. It's the inverse of UVXY. That got hammered because that was if I remember correctly, that was up like $200 or $300, and it got crushed to 20 just in that algo panic when Powell got started his Fed chair position. So that was a huge algo sell-off right there, and that got halted. SPY got halted then, and it got halted again in the COVID crash. So yeah, when SPY starts getting halted, you know that there's real panics coming in, and you start seeing candles that go $4 or $5 deep red. I mean, yeah, this is a deep red candle, but that's really not much of a panic candle. That's not much of a panic. I mean, 400 to 396. I mean, yeah, it's $4 and a couple of candles, but that's really not panic. This is not panic. So, but anyways, I'm just kind of ranting. But yeah, I grabbed it right here thinking it was going to bounce, and it didn't. It just fell through, and I took a loss on that. So I held it thinking, okay, we were gonna get a strong end of the day bounce, and I thought, okay, we had this red candle here, right? Maybe it's going to do it here. Then it just rejected it. You could see it support, and it resisted the RCT trend line and dropped more. So yeah, I did not get that one right. So it is what it is. So on that. So, but I did grab. Let's see. I did grab puts at 341. Now I tried to grab calls twice, and every time you start to get a bounce, I mean, you haven't got any bounces. I mean, you go up just a hair, 50 cents. You won't even let it bounce 50 cents off the previous high candle, and it just gets crapped on immediately. Pops up a tiny bit, boom. Pops up a tiny bit, boom. So I grabbed. I didn't care what the range was. I ignored the range. went against my instincts, which I normally don't do. And I bought puts at 341, which is right here when it popped up. Yeah, right here. It's dropped and it popped up, so I bought it 341. So I bought it right here at the top, and I bought the 39.25 puts at $5, and it went from $5 to $12. So I got $7 push on that. So when you get $7, you're up $7, you're not taking it. You need to reevaluate what you're doing. You cannot because if you're up 10, if you have 10 contracts, that's $7,000. I mean, normal people don't make $7,000 in a week, let alone a day. Unless you're a lawyer or something, or an engineer. I mean, you have to have a really high-paying job to make $7 grand in a week. So I always got to think about that. Stay humble. Most people don't make that kind of money in a day, or a week. Now on the 19th, let's see, what was the 19th? It's a Thursday. Yeah, this was the first expiration day for SPX. They just started opening up on Thursdays. Yeah, this was the first expiration day for Thursdays, and when they opened up Tuesdays, I noticed that when Tuesdays had their first expiration day with SPX, that the volume was light, the spreads were pretty bad, but you give it an hour or two, and things ended up shaping up. So I just waited a little bit on that. So now SPY doesn't have expiration day every day. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless there's a holiday in the week, then it changes, or the end of the month. SPX has them every day now, so that's good. I definitely like SPX doing that. So, but like I said, I took SPY first because SPX too expensive, and being a new expiration day, I was all set with taking that. I'd give it a little time for volume and people to notice it, and volume to come in, and stuff like that. So let's see, trade ideas room on the 19th. SPY calls over 390. SPY puts under 386. Now, let's see. Pick these areas. 390 is right here, the top of this wick, kind of rounded up a little bit. And the other area was what? 386, which is down here, this area. So we kind of got a huge $4 a range right here. So yeah, it did break the 390, but it broke it in the first 10-minute candle. I thought about taking it. I didn't. I could have, and probably could have done pretty good, but I stuck to my rules, stayed out the first 10 minutes because of the 10-minute. I mean, you can see right here, it popped up and it just dumped. So yeah, if you caught it at the 390 level, which would have been right here, you could have had almost $2 upside right here. But I mean, the first 10-minute candle, I just ignored it. So, but even though I had the area I'm looking at 386 down here, but if you've been in the room and know me for a while, that if I have a level in the first 10-minute candle, if I'm looking at puts and it popped, I'm going to readjust. I mean, I could have got it down here, but I got it right here, right when it broke the 10-minute candle. Right here is where I grabbed the 385 puts at 265, and then went from 265 to 325. So took that. Then when it popped back up to higher day, I grabbed it again, but I grabbed SPX this time at 1025, which should be this candle right here. Yep, popped up to higher day. I grabbed it. The 3850 puts at 430, and then went from 430. I probably grabbed them probably closer. Let's see. No, I grabbed them up here because I reloaded at 1036, which is in this candle right here. Yeah, so I grabbed them up here somewhere, and I dumped them right here. So they went from 430 to 820, almost 100% move. Got to take it. That's almost a $4 move. And then when it popped back up, I reloaded the same ones, 3850 puts. I got about $5.40 this time, and they went from let's see, 540 to 810. So almost another $3 move on that. Then I reloaded again at 1058, which is right in this candle right up here. And I sold into this drop. They went from 520 to 690, $1.70 move right there. Then I ended up grabbing them again at 1115, which is right here. And the reason I did, I probably shouldn't have done that, because I mean, look at the wicks, the wick and on each side. They're crapping on it as soon as it pops. It's getting bought as soon as it hits the 20. So I reloaded up here, and it just popped on me, and I took a loss, because I thought for sure it was going to get dumped on, but it didn't. So I ended up selling up here, because I got the 38.50 puts at $5.10. I dumped them at $1. I probably should have taken it, because I think they actually turned green down here. I don't remember. They either turned green or pretty close to it. But it is what it is. That was a nasty candle. I probably should have bought puts up here. 12.16 I bought calls. Oh yeah, right here. I probably bought them right here. Okay, so you get the popped up, came back down, and came back up. And I bought right here. And yeah, this was where I had two calls. Yeah, this is where I was struggling right here. I puts right here, popped, stopped up, and I bought right here, because you can see right here, it popped up, get the red candle, and it quickly came back up to higher day. And I was thinking, okay, we were going to have that day where SPY was going to rip. Put the call ratio still high. We haven't had that crazy, stupid day that SPY likes to put in. It hasn't had it in a couple of weeks, I don't think. But usually we have that one day, even in the bear market, even when the market's going completely crap, that we have that one stupid day where it cools off the RSIs and the put the call ratio and just goes bonkers. And I thought, okay, we had a strong candle, pull back, then it quickly came back to high day. I thought for sure we were going to pop. So I got the 390.70 calls at 420, and it was a fake out. Didn't even get a chance to break out. I got it just a tad bit early. As soon as I grabbed it, it dumped. So, but because it did that, I jumped to the other side very, very, very quickly. I grabbed the 3,900 puts at $7.40, and then went from 740 to 1850 in that drop. So when it failed to break out and it came back down really, really quickly, I switched sides really quickly. I didn't even have a chance to even stop out of the other one. I didn't really care. I mean, it was only in at $4.20. I could care less. And so I definitely went in with more size on puts on the way down. So I made up this loss very, very easily, and then some. Didn't even have a chance to stop out. I mean, when it went against me, I wasn't thinking I need to stop out. I was thinking I need to get in the other side really, really fast in case there's a huge dump. And there was a huge dump, and they went over 100% in a flash. So made up the loss and then some. So that, I was very happy that I caught that. Then I grabbed puts at 110. Is this candle right here? No, right here. 110 right here. Got the push down, come back up, rejected VWAP, and as soon as it got below this area right here, I grabbed the 38.70 puts at $6, and it went from $6 to $8.10, $2.10 move. Caught that and got out and called it a day. Glad I did, because SPY started acting a little crazy. We could have gotten some nice, good trades. The end of the day, I think I was probably still trading the challenge account at this point. I don't remember. I'd have to look, but yeah. So that's it for that day. What's that? The 19th. That was Thursday. So yeah, 2 losses. Then I had, let's see, Friday. Took it kind of easy on Friday. Let's see. This candle was ridiculous. Trade ideas room. Let's see what I say. Baba puts under $89. And SPY calls over 394.50. 394.50 is the right here, the high at pre-market highs, rounding off a little bit. Yeah, 350, 394.50. This was not, this was I think a fat finger. It did not really go up that high. It was a fat finger candle. So I let the first 10-minute candle form like usual. Baba did end up dropping, but I couldn't touch it. It was too, the spread was too nasty when we calculated. Then it ended up popping. Then it ended up dumping, and I just ignored it. But yeah, as soon as the 10-minute candle formed, I got underneath the body. I got the 392 puts at 225, and then went from 225 to 239. Not much of a play right there. So I don't know why I didn't get much of that. Maybe I got it down here more. I probably cut it down here more instead of underneath the body. Yeah, I probably did. I probably got it down here more. That's why I didn't go that far. So then I ended up grabbing, let's see, SPX puts 380, 3880 puts at 1003, which is right here when it broke down. Yeah, right here. You can see it started to push down. It came back up a little bit and quickly got rejected right when it came underneath these candles. I grabbed the 3880 puts at 680, and they went from 680 to 1115. So that was a almost 100% move, not quite, pretty close. Then it popped back up. Then I ended up grabbing puts again at, let's see, 1034, which is right here. Grabbed it right in there, right in this candle. The 3880 puts at 780. So I probably bought them probably closer up here. And they went from 780 to $20 if he held all the way through. So that was a nice huge play. Then at 1116, I took puts again. Let's see, 1116. Yeah, this candle when it popped up a little bit, I grabbed him. Let's see, the 3820 puts this time at 510, and they went from 510 to $660, $1.50 move in that little drop right here. Then I grabbed him again at 1131, which is probably right. Wait. 1116's right here. I grabbed it right here, sold into this drop, and I grabbed it again 1131. So okay, so I must have got it in this candle. Probably bought it up here and sold down here. Then when it came back up here, I reloaded in this candle up here. So that's probably what I ended up doing. No, yeah, that's what I did. 1116 right here. Grabbed it here, sold in here. So when it reloaded back up here, I grabbed it here and ended up selling it down here. So yeah, that's how I got from the. Okay, hold on. 1116, 3820 puts 510 to whatever they were, what I say it was 510 to 660. Yeah, so this was this drop right here, pop back up. But when I reloaded, I got the 3850 puts, not the 3820. So I went closer at the money. I got them at 830, and they went from 830 to 1320 in that drop. So then I got puts again at 138, which is 138. Where's 138? Right here? Yeah, right here. I got the 3820 puts at $8.80 right here. As you can see, it had this huge, massive red green candle right here. It's probably the first decent sized red candle we've had all day, obviously. So as soon as we got back up into here, the 380, 350-ish area, I grabbed it. I grabbed the 3820 puts at 880. And they went from 880 to 1270 on that drop right there. So they were closer to at the money, and they could move pretty good. So yeah, you're talking 880 to 1270. You're talking almost a $4 move right there. You got to take it. Then I ended up buying puts at 206, which is right here, right in here. So yeah, this popped back up. I grabbed it here, caught this move, popped back up, grabbed it again right down here. 3820 puts again at $10, and they went from $10 to $13.60 right there. So yeah, then I ended up calling it quits right here. Then it had a massive move into there. I bet you these probably went from 300, 400, 500% right here if you got it at the money calls. But there was a nice little setup right there, so could have definitely had a good. But I took off. I was like, I had enough for the day. So up 33 wins, 4 losses. So I had a good week, good day. I was not going to do anything stupid and start making bad decisions. So sometimes you have a good day. You just got to learn when to quit. Yeah, Janet Yellen was on the 19th. I'm looking at my Twitter page. So the 19th, no, that was the wrong one. That was wrong. That's not the day she was yakking. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Next week is another week, and it looks like it's going to be a busy week because Memorial Day weekend is next Monday, not this coming Monday, but next Monday. So this is the last long week of the month. In fact, I think it's the last week of May. Let's see. No, there's one more day in May because Memorial Day is right here. We got this day right here. So yeah, we have FOMC this week. So it's going to be a pretty wild week for SPY and SPX, and hopefully be a lot of volatility. And we'll just take it day by day, and that's why you need to be in the room. So, and that's going to do it for the video, and thanks for watching.